Alabama Senator Katie Britt has pushed for tighter regulations on social media for kids. She joins Will Kane live at Rickwood Field. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Steve. Yeah, welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama, Rickwood Field, where tonight the Giants and Cardinals will play each other in this historic ballpark live on Fox. More on that in just a moment. But I am with Senator Katie Britt of Alabama right here. And Katie and I were just talking, the Senator and I were talking about you are, and we have this in common. We both have teenage children, but you're the only senator in the United States with
the only Republican female with school-age kids.
Only one. Gives you perfect perspective for this issue. That I know everyone, I know personally, and you and I were talking about this as well. Everyone who has children this age is worried about the role of social media in their life.
And we're learning more about it, right? So if you look back at the data from 2011 to 2019, the rate of depression among our young people more than doubled. That perfectly coincides with the rise of social media. There was so much we didn't know about it then that we do know about it now. And that's why this movement that we're seeing, the Wait Till 8th and other things, are so important. I want to encourage parents to get engaged. I want them to take a look at what the Surgeon General has said. I mean, these warnings are now out there. We've got to empower parents with the tools and the information they need to make good choices for their kids.
And it's hard. I mean,
it is.
I don't know. I don't know why we arrived on this, but my wife and I did say, let's wait until 8. Not that we had heard of this movement.
You're ahead of the curve.
Well, something about 8th grade seems to make some bit of sense. I don't know what it is, but even then, you don't know if you're making the right decision. I know you in the Senate and several other lawmakers are looking at what you can do as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So as a parent myself, I feel not only like I have some insight, but I feel like I have an obligation to make sure that this is consistently talked about in the halls of Congress, because we've got to do something. So since the day I stepped foot on the Senate floor, been working with Senator Tom Cotton on how do we empower parents, worked with Senator Amy Klobuchar about researching youth mental health, and I've been working more recently with Senator Brian Schatz and Chris Murphy on the other side of the aisle, and myself and Senator Ted Cruz.
It should be bipartisan.
It should be. And we have often said, look, we're not coming together as Democrats or Republicans. We're coming together as 4 concerned parents who are raising teenagers in this environment and know that we have to do more. And so our bill actually keeps kids off of social media before 13, between 13 and 17, doesn't allow algorithms to be used against them. And then also it has eyes on the board. Senator Cruz's really important point here of if you're receiving federal funding, then schools need to keep kids off of social media in the classroom. And we have that. We also have Senator Blumenthal and Senator Blackburn's COSA, Kids Online Safety Act, that has more than 60 co-sponsors. It's bipartisan. That's the kind of thing that we need to be talking about on the Senate floor. Chuck Schumer has an obligation to America to take these things, allow us to discuss them, allow us to make sure we're putting up the proper guardrails for parents and for kids, that we are saving lives. Because CDC said last year alone that 1 in 3 high school young women said she actually considered taking her own life. And then 9% of our high school population actually attempted death by suicide. That is not okay. This is an emergency, and we need to be acting now.
And it's bipartisan. It seems like something that Chuck Schumer would be interested in. Not yet, unfortunately, for the Senate majority. Hey, this is awesome for Alabama. This is a beautiful field. I know you're going to be here tonight with your husband and kids.
Yes, my husband and kids, we're going to be here. I mean, for us to celebrate so many of the men that played here that didn't get the celebration that they deserved during their time, it's important we do this now and that we continue to do it in the future. And it'll be really special. Hometown boy, Willie Mays. We will be celebrating his life again tonight as well.
And you can watch it all on Fox. The Giants and Cardinals, Major League Baseball from Rickwood Field. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks.
All right. Will, great interview and great having the senator with you. All right.